Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Saliba. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. It's Kimmich. Bellingham. This is promising. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kimmich. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a climb! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hernandez. And Koundé. Van Bauten. Hernandez. And it's Van Bauten. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Cantona. Cantona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. He's been picked out. That's good defending, very good defending. He's had a shot! Goal! Corinthians!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Corinthians are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Guardiola. Rodri.
2 added minutes
Koundé.
has been indicated.
And Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Haaland. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm.
And Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Haaland! Just about up to the hour now.
This match was 71,550.
Cantona. Neymar delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Bellingham! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, after so much hard work, he fluffed. He just shouldn't be missing from there.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Erling Haaland, number 16. Rodri,
Musiala,
number 7.
oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Number 42.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 4, Tchouaméni.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And Messi! Decent enough try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Neymar. Cantona. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Neymar. Beckham. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Marquinhos. And Hernandez. Musiala. And it's Beckham. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Mohamed Salah could move up a gear here.
2 added minutes has been
Koundé.
indicated.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn. The header! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Salah. Now it's Haaland. Oh, Haaland! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bellingham. Bellingham. He is just caressing. Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Bellingham. Rice. And here's Haaland. That is good strength.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Mendes has it in a wide position. A mighty effort! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. And it's Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Batistuta. It's run loose here. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
2 added minutes.
Now it's
have been
Haaland.
indicated.
He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Heading backwards. Brilliantly cut out. Odo. That's Rudiger. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nuno Mendes. Rice. Mohamed Salah. Oh, important interception. And it's played forward. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
The attendance
Well
for this
timed,
match was
excellent interception.
81,007.
Mohamed Salah has created 1 goal already. Nuno Mendes. Rice. Here's Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Messi. Mbappe. Mendes wins the duel this time.
Substitution in progress.
Rudiger. That's played into space. Goes in for the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. And Batistuta! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Koundé. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet.
Indicated.
That's a good run he's making there. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean...
Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Araujo. And Koundé. Nuno Mendes. Barcelona, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Salah. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And Koundé. And it's played forward. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol. And here's Musiala.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
He rises! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vardiol. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Koundé. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Mendes has created one goal already. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Owen. Koundé. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rodri. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Mohamed Salah. Is there any support? He might hit Salah! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
The attendance for this match was
Neto.
70,987.
Musiala. He has found the way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Musiala. Coming on the field, number 22, Barella. Number 15, Bellingham.
Barella. And it's Owen. Great ball if he can get there. So much time and space here. And he's there to retrieve it. Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Koundé. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Dias was in no mood for any of that. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Salah. Into the last 5 minutes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri wins the duel this time. Salah. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ødegaard. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Saliba. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability...
Can he finish? Goal! Egypt!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Egypt have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's been shifted off it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Ruben Dias. And Mendes.
There will be 1 minute added
Now it's
time.
Bellingham. Salah. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Salah. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Saliba. He's gone forward. Egypt ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Shifted upfield. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Ødegaard being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running...
He rises! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23.
So time for change,
Mbappe.
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Bellingham.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Musiala.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a... He's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Egypt showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gently done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
For Egypt.
Again, we are level. What a contest!
Number 18.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Substitution
The keeper
for
deserves some
Barcelona.
sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 8.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Number 4.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got a... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away.
Four added minutes has been
Saliba.
indicated.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Haaland. Now it's Valverde.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has been cleared. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nuno Mendes. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dinks one through. So nearly the perfect ball. Beckham. Spread out to the left. For De Bruyne. And it's Messi. 30 minutes gone. Mbappe! Nuno Mendes. Vardiol. Here's Rodri. Rice. White. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Bruyne in acres of space out wide, and he's there to get it away. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Rice. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good ball over the top. Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry.
If the shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. That's a decent clearance. Rice. And here's Bellingham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. David Villa. Showing good feet. And it's Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He can get that clear. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
The attendance for this
Nuno
match
Mendes.
was 71,898.
Rice.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Nuno Mendes. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Araujo. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. Adams tries to clear.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Messi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he finish? Chelsea take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary
There
to
will be
avoid a
1
slip-up
minute
now.
added time.
Van Dijk. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Mohamed Salah. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Valverde. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Koundé. Lovely bit of skill. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Musiala. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
A searching ball that into space. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. So it is still 0-0. Gently done. Valverde. Koundé. Mohamed Salah. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Musiala! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cruyff. Odo. Cruyff. Forlan. There's no flag. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Musiala. And Mendes. Musiala. Valverde. Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Wilshere. He's in a good position here. Hits one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, he's in! Araujo clears.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And it's De Bruyne. Picked out brilliantly. Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 23. Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 15.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Valverde. Bellingham. That's very neat. And here's shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Odo. Neuer. To Marquinhos.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's had it nicked away. Very much into the last knockings. No luck with that dink over the top. That is lovely. Saka!
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Marquinhos. And it's Scholes. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, so the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rice. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, someone I'm really looking forward to seeing is one of a kind, El Diego. The word legend is badly overused in our world, Peter, but he qualifies with room to spare. An absolute genius.
Yeah, just watching the guy play is a thrill. He's so different, just brilliantly different.
Can beat teams pretty much on his own.
Mohamed's got a shot away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rice, that's a sharp pass. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Kimmich. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Maradona. And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Rice. Now there's a fine ball. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. White is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes on his marker. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. And it's Maradona. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Kimmich. And Maradona. Costa Curta. Here's Maradona. Rice. Rice under intense pressure.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Substitution.
Costa Curta. Stoichkov. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
The attendance for this match.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
898.
Koundé really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Substitutions taking place.
Ruben Neves. Maradona. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Bellingham. Played back in. Picked out brilliantly. And here's Saka. And that has been cut short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass has been well intercepted. Rodri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Odegaard! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Odegaard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Marquinhos. Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Maldini.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That'll be a throw. Oh, that's nice. And out it comes again. And here's Maradona. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Koundé, Costa Curta, cuts it out. Chance here to counter. And it's Conte. That's a throw. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever...
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Araujo. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Koundé. Valverde. Here's Rodri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they can counter here. Valverde. Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Cleared without hesitation. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Costa Curta. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Conte. For Messi. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafinha in the hunt and looking threatening.
There will be 1 minute at
Haaland.
a time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nuno Mendes could move up a gear here. Koundé. Mohamed Salah. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Mohamed Salah! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Bellingham.
The attendance for
Barcelona
this match
could
was
counter here.
31,898.
Just about up to the hour now. Koundé. Mohamed Salah. Oh, look at the space. Hits one! No mistake! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Ruben Dias does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, sweet feet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Koundé under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. De Bruyne, Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. And it's Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective... Højlund! And one more try! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Højlund duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their... Has a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Rodri. And it's Gullit. Oh, played right into his path. Great chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's found the way through. Højlund has it out wide and in space. Musiala, Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Salah. Always onto this. Musiala. And it's Salah. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Costa Curta. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, delightful ball. Rodri. And it's Gullit. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. It's Gullit. Cavani. Højlund! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Højlund brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Salah. Lovely bit of skill. Nicely spread. He gets big. He's got a goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Salah.
The attendance for this match was 71,800.
Now the finish! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rice. Koundé. Oh, that's fabulous. Koundé. Oh, what a ball, he's in here. He's found a way through. It's Salah! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goals should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
To replace him is number 11, David Villa. Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Nuno Mendes.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vardiol does well to get it back. Ødegaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Conte. Italy looking to pass their way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Italy showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ødegaard. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Salah. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's the throw.
Substitution for Italy, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is
Ødegaard.
number 7, Beckham.
And it's lofted through here. Valverde! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. He is through here. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mohamed Salah with the short one. Mohamed Salah. Nuno Mendes. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. Eze. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Neymar!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere. Great hit! Goal! Sao Paulo! There is the breakthrough!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that...
Decent hit! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nuno Mendes. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fiddles it through. He's got to be in here. Oh, that great chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta tries a shot! Goal! Santos! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And Torres! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Santos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rice. Valde. Now it's Bellingham. Van Bouten wins the duel this time.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mohamed Salah. Half an hour played now. But it is clear to see that he is not... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rodri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pedri. David Villa. Closing in on goal. Deftly away. Van Bouten. It's Pedri. David Villa.
David Villa! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1
Koundé.
minute added time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And it's Salah. Fernando Torres. Mbappe. Valde gets a foot in here. Rice. Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space out wide.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Bellingham. Number 23,
And they've got rid.
coming on the field.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Batistuta. Fernando Torres.
Match was 70,987.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Batistuta, 2 assists to his credit already. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 16.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field.
And it's been
Number
taken
4,
short. No way he was going to let him past.
Federico Valverde.
And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Haaland. Valde. He's cut it out. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Valde.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Haaland! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set
Coming on the
pieces.
field is number 13.
Saka goes short. Koundé. And now could be danger here. And he gets big. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's skewed away. Played out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Batistuta. And a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Salah. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Pires goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Drogba. And that is not finding anyone. Bellingham. Still goalless. And it's Salah. And that has been cut short. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe! Big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Al Hilal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
Mbappe! Oh, fine stop. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously, things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without
Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shot a goal! It's there! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
The attendance for this match was
Al Hilal are now
71,898.
luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's played it back. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 41, Rice. Number 15, Bellingham.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Mohamed Salah.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Number 42,
Saka.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bukayo Saka.
Now it's Haaland. Batistuta. And it's Cruyff. Interesting ball. Drogba. He's having a go. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, they can break here. Haaland. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack for that matter. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Cafu. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Out for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Valverde. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Ball's gone out of play. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs, but in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. the raw pace, the energy, the athleticism. It's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly. Big chance! Goal! Inter! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Davis. Kvaratskhelia.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Koundé really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Ambrosini. Inter Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Saliba.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
An act of charity gratefully received. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nuno Mendes.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. It's Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah is offering a wry smile there.
Bellingham. Oh, that's ambitious. Marquinhos. Mohamed Salah. Gently done. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Inter. Number 13, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number 42, Musiala. Substitution.
Kubasi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Cleared away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's heaved it away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Just eases him off the ball. Marquinhos. And it's Salah. They get a throw in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely spread.
There'll be 5 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Saka. Saka goes steaming forward. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! And that is the last effort of the game. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Koundé, done delicately. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now it's Batistuta, and it's Drogba. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Great ball, and the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Bellingham. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Davids. Koundé. Oh, and he's through the middle. Rice. Crossed into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckham. Now Otto. Drogba. Now it's Batistuta. And he's running through. And he's cut it out. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rice. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Rice. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Drogba. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rice being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Koundé picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Match was 71,649.
Batistuta. And it's Salah. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mohamed Salah really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Costa Curta. Saliba. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Szoboszlai. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Rice. Quality ball. Adams gets good distance on it. This is it then, now or never. Mohamed Salah! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Substitution in progress.
Very much into the last knockings. Rice. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Drogba. And it's Beckham. Drogba. And he's lost his man here. Saliba is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Bellingham. Number 14, Mohamed Salah. Number 2,
And they've got rid. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Musiala proves just a little bit too strong. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Davids, still goalless at the moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vardiol. No outsmarting him this time. Over to the left. Now it's Gnabry. Davids. It's Rivaldo! In he goes again! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Rivaldo. Mohamed Salah was in no mood for any of that. Played with finesse. That's been cut out, well played. Gnabry looks to get on the end of this. Gnabry. Rivaldo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's there to get it away. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that's...
Mbappe! Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. Rivaldo, that's really nicely played, and a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ball's gone out of play. He's had it taken off him. Mohamed Salah. Haaland. And here's Musiala. For Rice. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's got away. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Was 71,898.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good... Bellingham! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vardiol. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Rivaldo, given the lift of his goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42, Musiala. Number 41, Rice.
Barcelona
Number
perhaps
18,
wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 14,
Chip
Mohamed
through.
Salah.
Mbappe.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Number 23, Mbappe. Number 13, Bukayo Saka.
Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Mendes gets into some space. And here's Bellingham. Now, who's going to be first to this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goes in for the header! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Koundé. Bellingham.
Added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
through, now is he in? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's